Hello, 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 hello. Yeah, so I've been eyeing this bachelor program in nursing. It's in Kotka. I've been eyeing it for a while now, and I've been wanting to bring it to your attention. So now you have it. Um, it's rolling admission, and there is no entrance exam. So entrance exam is not um the selection method used here. They are using the SAT test, and also they are using um, certificate-based selection. So those two, SAT test and certificate-based selection. So those are the two. All right. It's a bachelor program, and I will just start with eligibility. um and you can only apply to one degree program, so that's the most important thing. So make sure you choose your degree wisely, which means you can go to um the SAM website, and then I'm sure there are other programs that are open for this rolling admission. The application period starts on the 18th of November. We're already in November. All right. So go through this and make sure you have the right documents so that in November from the 18th, you will be able to apply. And the amazing thing here is that the admission result is published within a week. So if you submit your application period and everything is complete, you will get your admission result within a week. That's really interesting, okay? And now, one thing you should know is that you must upload all the required documents before you submit. So it is not like, okay, I can apply now and then I'll attach my documents later. Remember, this is rolling admission. It is first come, first serve. So the process of the admission, like it stated here, it's in the order of submission and complete applications. So if I apply today, I submit today, and I have complete documents, everything attached, then I should be able to get my results in a week. And if you come after me, it's obvious that you get your results after me. So that's how they roll here. The first thing you must have is a sufficient proof of English language. So you need to have your IELTS, either SAT test or TOEFL, and you need to um, um, you send your result directly to the university. So, and it is stated here, if you are writing the SAT test or TOEFL test, you should send it directly. So I will assume the IELTS can be taken separately, but here they say if applicable, have your SAT or TOEFL result delivered to SAM. So before you come asking the question, are they gonna accept IELTS? I think yes, because they didn't specify. They say have sufficient proof, of your language, of your English language skills. But in the case of SAT or TOEFL, make sure they say if applicable, you deliver a result directly through to the university. Now, if you want to read more about the language requirements, you can go to the website, and there is a link here. You can click on this and it will take you to their website, and you get to know the different certificates that are accepted when it comes to the language requirement. Now, I want us to focus more on the eligibility. Why? Because most of you may think because there's no entrance exam, they don't accept students outside Finland. They do. So if you have an upper secondary school level qualification that provides general eligibility, as we all know, if you've been here with me, obviously you know that we are talking about your WAEC if you're coming from Nigeria, or your advanced level certificate if you're coming from Cameroon. So any upper secondary school qualification that qualifies you to do a bachelor studies in your country automatically qualifies you to take this program, and any other bachelor programs here in Finland. Now, so they also talk about if you have a prior bachelor's degree. The issue here is that when you're applying with a higher degree, they consider more of the SAT test. Remember, there are two selection methods, SAT test or certificate based. And you need to read the country specific requirements and also make sure that you have the right information. Okay. Now you say if you're a refugee, so this one I'm not sure it concerns anyone that is from abroad, but if you're here as a refugee, you have to read this last point. Now I want us to look at the admission procedure. So if you're going through the SAT test, you must have a minimum of 500 points. And if you are going through the certificate base, and if you are going through the SAT test, remember, again, they are stating it, that the SAT score must arrive at exam admission service directly from the college board. So please fill in the school code. So they are giving you all the information. So for those of you taking the SAT test, this information is very important to you. So go back to this study info or to the website of this University of Applied Science and make sure you have the right documents or information. Now for the certificate base, they have the minimum requirement, which is your grade should be average in the sense that the grading scale in Finland is from 1 to 5, so average should be 3 on 5. All right. So if you have a 3 on 5, it's an average grade, then you'll be admitted. Here they talk about the certificate-based student selection method. It applies to eligible upper secondary qualifications completed outside Finland. So if you're coming from outside Finland, you can apply to this. And also, if you've done the IB or the European baccalaureate, so if you're coming from European school, this one doesn't concern those of you outside Finland. So you are the first that's upper secondary qualification completed outside Finland. Now, they tell us about the lowest accepted average. So it's equivalent to 3, which is like good. So 3 on 5. So if you have a 3 on 5 in your advanced level, that's average. And every application is, so they take it, they grade it based on your country, the system of your country. So you may be thinking, I don't know what is the lowest average in my country. I think they know about this thing. So all you need to do is to submit your documents. Higher education degrees are not considered in the certificate-based selection. If you are eligible degree is a higher education degree, you can be considered for admission based on SAT test score. So if you're applying with your previous bachelor's degree or previous master's degree, you need to take the SAT test score. Now, I want to advise you. I feel like I don't know. I feel like I'm in a room. I want to lower my voice and let me give you a secret. It doesn't matter if you've had your bachelor's degree or not, okay? What I want to say is, as long as you have your upper secondary school qualification, please use that one to apply. Don't use your bachelor's or master's degree from your country. Why? Because you will not be eligible for the certificate base, which means you have to go and write the SAT test. So if you know that you can write the SAT test, I will encourage you to use the bachelor's degree. But if you can't, why will you want to use a master's degree to apply for a bachelor's program when you can actually use your upper secondary school qualification and apply for the same program, and they will evaluate or select you based on the certificate method? Okay, so that's the little advice. Now they're talking more about, they're still emphasizing this language requirements, so please take note. Now there's a timetable, like a timeline. And these programs, if you are admitted, you start in August 2025, which is good. You have a long timeline. So you have enough time to apply for your residence permit and all whatnot. So application closes when the study places reserved for each program have been filled or by 28th of February 2025. So you can apply for as long as you want, but this 28th of February is just like kind of okay, this is the final day, but if they get the required number of students, then they will end or close the application before this 28th of February 2025. So if you have all your documents, please make sure you apply on time. And then the deadline for accepting the offer, admission, and paying the full tuition fee is 3 weeks, okay, from the notice of admission. So you should what see, these are the programs that if you want to apply, like if you want to get admission, la la na na now. So you have your money, you have your documents and everything. You apply after 1 week, you get your results. After the 21 days, you pay your fees. Okay, this is what we are talking about. Um, so paying the fees within 21 days, you get your 10% discount from your fees, and studies begins um 20 August 2025. Okay, so they have more information here, documents, um everything you need to know. So I will leave a link in the description box, and please make sure you go through this. If you have all the documents, you have all the you have the money, please apply. Okay, make sure you apply. And imagine you knowing that you're moving to Finland in December already. So you have about 7 to 8 months to, take care of your residence permit. So that's great. And you don't have to go through the hurdles of pre-identification, entrance exam, and all whatnot. So if you have the money, if you have the time, if you want to travel, you can apply. That's all I have to say. But if you don't have this, the fees is really high, then you can just wait and look for a better option. Okay. All right. So hope this was helpful to you. Remember, application opens on the 18th of November 2024. We are already in November, so in about 15 days, you should be applying to this program if you are interested in Nelson. Okay? Thank you so much and God bless you. See you next week.